What do you say to the residents who feel like they deserve an answer to that question and to wanting some transparency in that process, which you and the mayor promised?
I would love an opportunity to chat with you, just not right now, thank you.
Why is there such secrecy around
Henderson city manager not wanting to take advantage of that opportunity to talk with our 8 News Now investigators. A few weeks ago, the city fired its police chief.
Now, the mayor and city council saying that it was actually the new city manager who made that decision. And when the city refused our request to interview her, well, 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne went and found her.
I just wanted to know if you could answer a few questions, starting with...
I would love to if you'd make an appointment with my assistant.
Well, I tried that.
Actually, my colleague James Schaefer tried that a couple times in these emails to the City of Henderson Public Information Office requesting an interview with Henderson's new city manager, Stephanie Garcia Voss, asking her to provide the reason why she placed former police chief Hollie Chadwick on administrative leave back in late February, and ultimately fired her when Chadwick didn't resign. Explaining in this statement from March 6, saying, quote, the decision was not based upon any finding of specific misconduct by Chief Chadwick and is not considered a separation for cause. At the time, the mayor used the same reason, a personnel matter, for not telling us why Garcia Voss fired Chadwick, promising to come clean eventually.
And when we are able to be transparent, like people are asking for, that will happen.
But that never did happen.
Why is there such secrecy around the police department?
There's no secrecy.
Well, why'd you fire the chief?
The chief is an at-will employee.
What did she do?
There's no thing to talk about right now.
Well, no, she left. There's been so many chiefs in so few years. So why? We just want some answers.
I appreciate that, and I'd love to talk to you. I'm just on my way into an event, and
Who's making the decisions in the city? You?
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Were you hired to fire the chief?
No, I'm hired to be the city manager.
I, Stephanie Garcia Voss.
Garcia Voss was sworn in December after 30 years in various jobs with the city before she replaced outgoing city manager Richard Derrick, who retired after a long career, and now Garcia Voss joins Mayor Michelle Romero at the highest level of the city's government.
The mayor and I have been through quite a bit. We've been through ups and downs together.
We're going to be facing a lot of challenges, but I think she will be able to do an amazing job chipping away at those challenges and facing them head on. She is not afraid to do that.
And she wasn't afraid. A month into her new job, she made Chadwick the 9th ex-police chief in 25 years. She lasted half as long as the chief she replaced, and no longer than the one before that.
The city manager can't even look us in the face.
Public comment after Garcia Voss gave Chadwick the quit or be fired ultimatum got personal.
And for this woman to come in here after 1 month and do what you did, karma will come.
But before karma came calling,
Channel 8, how are you?
the 8 News Now investigators caught up with Garcia Voss on her way into a Henderson Police Awards dinner on Thursday to get her on the record with regard to Chief Chadwick's firing.
But you don't want to say why the chief was fired?
The chief? There's nothing to talk about right
I mean, are you
now.
taking direction for doing that, or did you do it on your own?
That was my decision, and I appreciate the question, and I'd love to have the opportunity to talk to you more.
Are you free on Monday?
No, I'm out of town.
Okay.
Garcia Voss is, in fact, out of town today at a conference, and we did ask for a sit-down, and we'd previously reached out to outgoing police chief Hollie Chadwick and her attorney for comment, but haven't had any official word from either of them. Reporting in studio, Kyle Payne, 8 News Now.
Now, after our interview with the city manager, we did ask for that formal sit-down interview with both her and Henderson Mayor Michelle Romero. We haven't heard back, and no one from the city has publicly said anything about the search for a new police chief.